So yeah, in our first proper battle, everyone's like fighting these kobolds, and I am too. I one-hit kill literally all the kobolds while everyone else is kind of struggling with them. And then out of nowhere, like this giant ogre comes out.
Yeah.
And because my character is obsessed with fighting big enemies and taking their skulls, the first thing she does is just go, skull! Uh-oh.
Oh, gee, that was a close one. Good lord. Do you ever, like, go in the closet with the kobolds to give a little kiss?
If by kiss you mean like a spear to the back of...
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
It was code.
Then yes, frequently.
We always go to the closet to... We always have a little kiss in the closet. Remember Smiling Friends?
Oh yeah. But yeah, so the first thing my character does is just look at this ogre, ignore all the kobolds, and goes, big skull.
Shrek-sized skull.
Oh, so in D&D, like, ogres are, like, basically half the size of, like, actual giants.
Can I be an ogre in D&D?
I think so.
Can I be an ogre named Shrek in D&D?
Yes.
Can I be dressed as Shrek as an ogre in D&D?
I suppose.
Can I act like Shrek as an ogre in D&D?
Yes.
So I could just take Shrek from the movie Shrek and put him in my D&D campaign?
Yes.
Yes!
Whether or not your dungeon master lets Shrek survive is a different story.
I don't know. I think you wouldn't want me in your D&D campaign because I'd be like a total troll and just like take like a fictional character and put them in as my character.
We already have a troll.
Oh yeah?
It's Chloe.
Right.
My partner is the biggest troll. She plays a
Are people allowed to have characters that break the fourth wall like Deadpool?
Yes. But sparingly, because otherwise it gets really fucking annoying.
It gets obnoxious. Yeah, that's okay. I can understand doing it sparingly. I was just thinking, did you ever watch that D&D live action? It was like a short film, right? About a bunch of people like just playing a D&D game, and it like cut between like the fantasy world and then playing like the actual game. And like there was this reoccurring joke that was like, the shadow. I gotta show you that. It's like this low budget short film. It's like a comedy parody of like D&D. It's really funny.
Fair enough. So yeah, Chloe's character is Tip Top Sunshine. She named her character... she's a gnome, a forest gnome, who is a rogue.
Nice.
She named the character after 2 different brands of bread.
Makes sense.
So, Tip Top and Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
She basically saw... the character Tip Top saw that...
That sounds like an MLP, like RC.
Yeah, right? The character Tip Top saw that my character collects skulls and thought to herself, I guess I should collect eyes.
Yeah. Just cause? Just
she was
adopting
like,
other people's personality traits just cause?
Yeah, she was basically like, well, Gorbash Iron Fist, the orc, collects skulls, so I guess I'll collect eyes. so the character collects eyes now.
Wow.
And like just tries to give them to everyone. But the thing is, what she doesn't understand is that Gorbash collects skulls because that's part of her religion.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas she's just collecting eyes because she thinks it's funny.
Which probably has her priorities straight, let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh. It almost came to
Oh,
life.
right. I didn't notice that. I thought you were just scared of the shell for no reason. Just like, oh my god, I'm holding a shell.
Yeah, it started vibrating. In the non-sexy way.
Yeah. Do you think Princess Peach tops?
Oh yeah.
Do you think she tops Bowser?
If she doesn't top, she at the very least power bottoms.
Yeah. Do you think her and like she puts like the Peachette crown on Bowser and like they have a little girl on girl action?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah? Alright. These are important Mario lore questions, like, is Princess Peach Bowser Jr.'s mother? Probably not.
Is Princess Peach our gay?
Yeah, 100%. Have you seen her and Daisy? They are not cousins, by the way. Everyone always says that Peach and Daisy are cousins.
Oh yeah, 100% not. They're from 2 entirely different kingdoms.
And in addition to that, people always say that Team Rocket are like 15 years old when like canonically, like, it's been officially stated that Jessie is an adult.
I didn't know that.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Team
I
Rocket are
always
adults.
thought they were adults, and people always corrected me, so I just assumed that
Well,
I was wrong.
yeah, because like the English dub doesn't help because they made it a bit more vague. Yeah, canonically, Jessie's an adult, and there's some people that in Japan that ship Jessie with Ash's mom, which is totally fine because they're of
both
consenting age.
adults.
Yeah.
At least in the ship they can send him.
Yeah. But like, wouldn't it be bizarre if like Jessie was Ash's stepmom?
I just realized that your bed is exactly the same as my old bed.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Huh. You want to lay on it for a bit?
No, I'm good.
We can lay on it together?
No, I just realized that it's literally the exact same IKEA model.
Remember when I called you mommy in the Portal 2 playthrough and you immediately punished me? Like, no, mummy.
Never do that. I thought I told you that we would never speak of this again.
Never do that again. Good times.
We should finish Portal 2. That was good fun.
Yeah, it's alright. I know we shouldn't talk shop while we're doing the Let's Play live, but like, what other games would you like to do with me? We got to do Link to the Past.
Oh man.
We got to do Super Metroid.
Oh man. I
Donkey
love
Kong
that game.
Country 2.
Yeah, I've already organized to do that with some of the other boys.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was thinking, what was it? Brain fart. Sorry, I hate.
Never heard of that game.
No, I just hate leaving dead air when I'm in the middle of a thought. Oh yeah, so I recently looked up on GameFAQs, like, because I'm not really into RPGs, right? Like, I'm just not a huge, I'm more into action games, like platformers and like first-person shooters. I like things that like keep you active, right? But I decided to look up like, oh, what do people consider like the greatest RPG of all time to be? And apparently, like, a lot of people say Chrono Trigger.
Oh, Chrono Trigger is fantastic.
And I think that would be like, you know,
I'm not even a big RPG fan either.
If we're on like a Super Nintendo kick, we may as well like have like a really long Let's Play series on like Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah.
Because that's like for my blind reaction, that would be pretty cool.
Man, it's too bad that it's like so hard to get decent footage out of an actual Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would insist that we just play these games on my SNES.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too, is if you were going to insist on like playing it on the official hardware, there are things you can do to make the like the like you get a game capture card or whatever, or a game capture device, but then you also get like an additional thing that makes the graphics look really clean when it like goes through the...
Alright, yeah, I've heard of them, but they're expensive.
Right. I mean, maybe I could get one, but yeah, I don't know. I've always liked the clean look of emulators personally.
Man, nothing beats playing a Super Nintendo or like that sort of console on a high-end CRT.
Yeah.
And I've got a high-end CRT.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I said I was going to tell the story how I got that thing.
Oh yeah. Do you want to tell that now?
Sure. So...
Wait, did you tell the story?
I don't know if I've...
No, Portal 2. You said it during Portal 2.
I did too.
Never mind. I apologize.
All good.
What I was going to say before is I love it in, like, NES and Super Nintendo games when you're in, like, a dark room, how, like, they take advantage of it by having, like, the basic layer be black and then, like, adding tiny details, like a dark, like, pixel shading in the background to, like, create the illusion of, like, objects in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can see, like, when the lighting is, like, when it's really close to the lighting, it's, like, colorful, but, like, as it, like, it sort of fades off into, like, black and, like, darker shades of color. Like, throughout the background. It's really cool.
Did you know the Super Nintendo was actually, like, the least powerful console of its generation?
Oh, right. Was Sega Genesis better?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Objectively.
The Sega Genesis had better hardware in almost every respect.
That's amazing.
However, the Super Nintendo could produce better quality games because of the way that it set up its CPU and GPU.
Also, Nintendo has always been the master of creating within limitations. Like, I've always felt like when the PS3 and the Xbox 360 were like bragging about having like far superior hardware, the Wii dominated by catering to like families and like casual gamers and all that kind of stuff. And it's like they know how to work with less.
Well, the thing... Oh, shit. This is the part I hate about the level.
And they've created, like... They've basically become, emblematic of, catering to, like, general gamers.
So the thing about why the Super Nintendo was able to produce better quality games was because, like, this is back in the day where CPUs were the only part of a system that did any sort of work. But what Nintendo did was that they created a GPU. So their CPU wasn't very good, but they had a dedicated graphics processor.
Yeah.
So, that was what allowed them to do all the really cool scaling effects that everyone loves about the Super Nintendo. like Mode 7 and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. They always say Sega do what Nintendo, but Nintendo had Mode 7. And what did Sega have? They had blast processing. Blast processing ain't even real. That was just a marketing gimmick.
Is this a reference to something?
No, I'm riffing. Oh, riffing? Rolfing.
Ooh.
Should we?
Sure, why not?
Alright. I gotta tell you, one of my favorite Game & Chat series is when we played Crunchy's Adventure.
Oh, and the sequel, Crunchy's Quest.
Crunchy's Quest was amazing. That was the Super Nintendo one, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Crunchy's Adventure was on NES, Crunchy's Quest was on SNES, Crunchy's Crimes were on the Nintendo 64. It was a great game.
Crunchy's War Crimes.
Yeah. That was a really dark direction that the series took.
I can see why it polarized the fans.
Yeah, but I really like the scene, like, because the cutscene at the very end of the game where Crunchy rescues Miss Bridget was heart-wrenching, honestly, because it turned out that Miss Bridget was actually the bad guy.
Oh, what? I never actually finished.
You
that
never
game,
played
so...
Crunchy's War Crimes?
I kind of, as I said, it was a very polarizing game, so I kind of only played up to the first level where Crunchy...
It was almost like a creepypasta. I remember one time it said, "Your friends will die."
But as I said, I only really managed to play up to like the first segment, you know, the very beginning of the game, where Crunchy said to his partner, Crackles the canine, he was like... and he was like...
Crackles the Canine was a polarizing character, honestly.
Oh no, it wasn't Crackles that was the problem. It was the part where he said to where Crunchy said to Crackles, "Hey, let's eat."
Yeah, that was bizarre. He just said, "Let's eat," and then just like there was silence for like 15 seconds. It was the weirdest. Honestly, one of the strangest games I've ever played. If you think that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on NES is like a bizarre game, or you think LSD on the PlayStation is a weird game, you need to play Crunchy's War Crimes, because honestly, that is just the weirdest N64 game I've ever played.
Went from normal platformer to just what the fuck.
It just I can't tell how much of it was intentional, honestly. Like it just felt like the game developers were like high on pills.
Yep, salt tablets.
Yeah, exactly.
No, definitely 100%. Like, the part where he decided that he was going to nuke the United Federation of Apples.
Yeah, and, gosh.
Unprovoked, too.
And that game performed so badly that, like, Crunchy never even came back until the Wii released Crunch Mania.
Which was, once again, it completely departed from what the series was known for.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing, is like when something doesn't work, studios will like completely redirect the whole franchise. Like when Mario like made that one CDI game, Mario's Fun Action Quest.
There we go.
Mario's Fun Action Quest. It was just...
It was similar. I've never even heard of it.
It was similar. Had similar graphics to Super Mario World, but Mario went to Brazil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a Brazil-only game on the CDI.
That's probably why I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's rare. Look it up.